So here's one of the brushes you're going to need. It's a very hard brush, I guess. It's very thin and hard. It's not blending. Another brush that you will need, actually only other thing you're really going to need is this Naked palette by Urban Decay, or any black and brown and white mix that you can get. None of this can have sparkle. If it has sparkle, it's not going to work. So take the hard brush and make a line right in the part of your eye that I'm doing. You'll see right here where the crease kind of starts, focusing more on the outside. And what you're basically doing here is you are creating a spot for you, kind of like coloring, so that you can put the darker color below that section without seeping into the upper part of the eye, which would then in turn kind of make it look like a heroine look rather than just a smoky eye. So you don't have to make it too thick. I am very dramatic when it comes to makeup. I like a lot, and I'm sure you guys already know that. So with this, you're just going to kind of deepen it as much as you want, and again, focusing more on the outside portion. So as you'll see, I like to get the inside lower down and another part higher up, right where that crease happens. It's okay if it ends up a little thick. If it's thick, you know, you can always just work with it, but what you're going to do, and I like to use my finger, I think it works better, just to get the same color, the black color, on the rest. And as you see, I'm following below where that spot was. I'm coloring underneath. And you can make this as dark as you want. I tend to find if you make it darker, because you're doing a smoky look, it looks better versus lighter. If it's lighter, it's not going to give you that dimension that you want. I love smoky eye. It really makes your whites of your eyes look a lot lighter, and will really show up in pictures if you're looking for a, you know, it's going to be a girls' night out, you're going to be taking a lot of pictures. Do the smoky eye because it's going to really bring your eye out. Then what I do after is I put more black on the brush and I dab it a little into the corner that I couldn't quite get with my finger, and then I put it on the rest of my eye. And you have to be really careful with this. If you rub it too much, you're going to get black all over the under part of your eye, and then you'll have to start over from scratch with all your makeup. So put a lot of black on it, and more just kind of dab it on there. So once you get to a good color you like, you're going to take that brown on an angle brush, and basically right where you put that line, you're just going to push it in, push the color in. So follow the line that you started with and take that brown color and just dab it in there. Don't wipe it, you know, don't swipe it, don't brush down yet. You're just going to take that brown color. And what this does is just kind of blending the black and the brown into the lighter portion of your skin without just being a hard line of just black. So again, you're just going to dab it very lightly. And I am a perfectionist, and I continue to go farther in. I roll it down into my eye just to blend it with a little bit of brown. As you can see, the black is so dark, you're not messing up the black. The brown isn't going to take over the black. And you just kind of round it out. You'll start to see a line form, and just round it into that part of the eye. So I'll continue to bring it down and just kind of bring it into the inner corner, just like so. And again, if you feel like it's all over the place, just take that brush into that spot and blend it into your eye. It'll really bring it all together. So if you want to add a little sparkle, which who doesn't? I have this Urban Decay palette with this really pretty silver color. I just put a little on my finger and just dab it in there. Not too much, just a little. It'll give you a little bit of shimmer. But if you don't like any shimmer, you're fine with just keeping it with black. But who doesn't love a little shimmer? You know, in this part of the video, I have this Sephora brush cleaner because I want to use the same brush to put a lighter color on the top of my lid right under my eyebrow line. And this was literally $5, and it cleans my brushes. So it'll clean the darkness out of the brush so that you can actually use a lighter color using the same brush without actually getting that leftover makeup on there. So once I get the brush clean, which will take me a second, I'm probably going to cut this part out of the video so it doesn't drive you guys insane. You're going to actually go back to that Naked palette again, and you're going to put a light color on there. So it's hard to see with the glare here, but there's a light matte. It doesn't have sparkle, and I'm just going to put it on the top right under my eyebrow, and this will really pull out that dimension part of your eye and pull the whole look together. Another thing I like to do when I do this is I actually like to blend it down into the brown a little bit to kind of soften it so it's not such a hard line between black, brown, and white. So this will actually start to blend in the brown a little bit and pull the whole look of the eye together. So, and again, if you like sparkle, you can take a little bit of a sparkly white and put it there as well, but it's pretty much how I like it. Now you're just going to take an eyeliner pencil. I love pencils. I'm not a huge fan of liquid, but you're going to do the waterline in the bottom. And if you really don't like this, you don't have to, but it really pulls the look together. If you need, you can actually just put a little under the eyelash, but for the waterline in the bottom and the top. Now the top is it's a lot to do when you're not used to it, I guess is what I'm looking for. It can really tickle your eye, but it really draws in that whole look that you're going for, that you want with a smoky eye. If you want, you can also take the pencil above the top and just kind of go right above the eyelash, a nice straight line right across. What this is going to do is if you missed any black spots you couldn't quite get your finger, this will kind of pull it all together so that the whole look is nice in dimension, nice with a lot of dimension. I like to put a little bit of a wing, nothing too crazy, but this looks really pretty when you're putting your mascara on. It kind of gives you the illusion that you have super long eyelashes. Who doesn't love super long eyelashes? So now I'm going to go to the mascara, and I'm sure you guys all know how to put mascara on, but you know, a tip I found with using mascara is if it seems to be drying up, take a hot cup of water and dip the mascara wand in there and let it sit there for 30 seconds and take it out, and you'll notice a huge difference with how the mascara actually applies on. So I also find that once you apply one layer, let it get tacky. Just stop, let it sit for about 30-40 seconds, and then go back and apply another one. It'll really thicken those eyelashes up. I love thick, dramatic eyelashes, so it's super fun. You'll see here, I did my other eye, and this is kind of what the look ends up looking like at the end. Clearly I can't close my eyes without them shaking, but try to make this video super easy, give you the whole idea. But this is a fun little going out smoky eye look. I hope you guys liked it. If you have any questions for me, comment below and let me know. Thanks so much for watching, guys.